I'm here with the Director of Product Development for NBA2k20 Mi. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you. I'm a first-time guest here for 2K TV. I think I just set the bar for your lowest profile guest.
No, that's not true. You're actually very important because you actually lead.
We've got a real doozy of a winning streak here, and spirits are high in the home team locker room.
Everyone loves a winner, Hank.
Absolutely right, Hornet. And our listeners are no different. So, I want to hear from you guys. What's been the most surprising part of this winning streak? Is there anything they're doing unsustainable?
And the starting lineups have concluded. So just sit right back and relax. We'll be back in just a... Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports NBA action. Just a quick look now at how the point totals have looked over the last few months for LeBron. And as things get ready to roll, let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's on the sideline. David?
Well, for the Golden State Warriors, making 5 straight finals appearances took a toll, mentally and physically. The Warriors played the equivalent of an extra full season in those 5 straight finals runs. Injuries derailed their title hopes in 2019, and they're still recovering. Kevin, they are certain that their championship window remains open.
NBA, they got a lot of pride there, there's no doubt, and rightfully so. Thank you. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Rondo and Caldwell Pope in the backcourt. Shea is out there with LeBron James, and it's Davis in at the pivot spot manning the middle. And for the Warriors, Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Green and Cauley Stein are down low, and it's Robinson in at the 3 slot. Bill, hypothetically, 2-on-2, Steph Curry and Del Curry against Clay and Michael Thompson. Which family tandem wins?
Are they playing right now, or are we
No, they're going back in their prime.
So it's prime against prime.
Prime against prime.
I think
this is right in your wheelhouse.
I think Clay and Michael would win, because Michael Thompson was really good back in the day.
Yeah.
I don't think Del Curry or Steph Curry could have handled him with a low post. I think if they were playing now, the Currys would be like 20-point favorites. They just shoot threes.
I think Del can still shoot.
I think Del should be in a team. They can't. The Rockets couldn't put him in a corner like Ryan Anderson. I think he can still play.
Green inside. Jay's there. Yep, that one goes.
There's a competitive edge to Draymond Green's game that makes him willing to try to score it on the interior. That's pretty.
Shea passes to Caldwell Pope. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Back to Jay. 5 on the clock. Now running up the court, Robinson pushing it up over LeBron. And it's Robinson that time on the assist by Green.
I think unselfish is a word that applies beautifully to Draymond Green. He's so good at sharing the basketball.
Rondo against Curry. James, the pass to Shea. James outside. Back to Shea. Great tee that time from Green.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play. Boy, not a bad beginning. 3 for 4 from the floor. Pretty good start.
Rondo against Curry. Here's Davis. Tries again. Shea, no good.
And his defense so valuable. Not many can bother that shot at the rim.
Boy, you see the effort. You see the range. This guy prides himself in his ability to shut you down.
And the long strides of KCP. Dangerous changing ends there, and he loves to finish in space.
Stolen by Caldwell Pope. To the paint. And Shea throws it down. Well, you figured that this would be coming. But Shea was officially named to the field of players in the NBA Rising Stars game at All-Star Weekend. Greg, that should be a fun one.
Kevin, I think we all saw this coming with the way Shea has been playing. Great honor for him, and if you look at the rosters for this game, you can see just how much young talent has infused the NBA the last couple seasons.
It's stolen by Green. Pass to Curry. And Bill, over a quarter of today's NBA players were born in a country other than the United States. The talent is that broad all over the globe.
And Giannis was born on another planet. We don't know what planet
He is
he was.
otherworldly.
It wasn't Earth. I think he just got dropped from some satellite. Yeah, this all starts with
I love it, too, don't you? I love the fact we've got players from Latvia and Greece and all over.
What's cool about it is they all kind of have distinct identities and quirks, and one of the things that makes somebody like Doncic so much fun to watch is he's not like anybody else. Like, he's close to James Harden, but he's also that step back three that he was taking that he's been making his whole life. Other than Harden, nobody was even really shooting it that way, you know? And I think there's an unselfishness with the European guys that is really useful for the way the American style.
100% agree.
They really, guys move without the ball, give and go, and it's not just like clear out, I'm up.
Yeah.
Yeah, shaky defense there, giving up the bucket plus sending KCP to the line.
So it's the Warriors now. They trail by 1. The Lakers beat them last time when these two teams met in Los Angeles.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
Well, you have to believe the coaching staff made that a point of emphasis. Better aggressiveness, better intensity on the backboards.
Rondo against Curry. He kicks to Cauley-Stein. And they get it. Pass to Green. And Davis sends it back.
He's got that huge wingspan, and boy, does he use it well on the defensive end. If Davis is within shouting distance of the shooter, there's a good chance he'll get a hand on it.
He gets it in there. That's now 8 points for Shea.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Bill, some people feel Steph is already the second greatest point guard of all time. What would he need to do to pass Magic Johnson?
Well, he's not. I don't think he needs to pass to Oscar Robertson first, I would say, who was incredible and was the best guard of the 60s. I don't know if he's a point guard, I guess would be my big argument with that. I always look at Steph like he's just a guard. So if you're thinking about him in the context of the best guards ever, I think just doing what he's doing for 3-4 more years, now you start looking about him with Jerry West, Oscar Robertson, Kobe. I think Magic's a tough one because that guy was in the finals every single year.
All the time.
I thought he was one of the best 5 players I've ever seen in my lifetime. The flexibility he had, the ability to play any position, how much better he made his teammates.
You've got Magic top 5 all time, overall.
I had him 4th. In my book, I put him over Bird, which killed me, but he just had a couple more years than Bird did. Bird got injured. Bird basically had a 9-year run. I have LeBron past Magic at this point, but I still think Magic's in the top 5 and is one of the great teammates of all time, too. I think him and Duncan will be remembered, and I think Curry's on this list, too. Those 3 guys is just great teammates. They made everybody better. They were completely unselfish and just cared about the team, and that was it.
Warriors trail by 3. Russell kicks to Green. Passes it to Thompson. Unloads from 13. Count it. Thompson's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Here's Davis, and that one goes long. And so Green will bring it up for Golden State. And here's Russell. Last game, 26 points. Shoots over Kuzma. And it's Russell missing.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Bill, it's no secret that your heart lies in Boston. Just what was it like growing up in and around that area?
Well, it's definitely the reason I like sports as much as I do, because it's so sports obsessed. A lot of it is cold weather stuff, I feel like, where there's 5 months a year that just stink, and then there's 3 other months that, you know, it's just smoking hot and humid. And so the sports makes everybody kind of crazy because you're crazy anyway. But there's nothing like being in Boston when something good's happening, like Celtics making an NBA playoff run, or the Bruins making a cup run, or the Red Sox in September when the Yankees are coming to town, or the Saturday before a Patriots game. You can kind of feel it as the community of it. That's different from here in a place like LA.
It's formed you as a professional.
Absolutely.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And it goes on Draymond Green.
And I'll tell you guys, one thing I love about the NBA is the Summer League. Shea is a guy who used it as a launching pad in his career, and he's not the only one.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Omari Spellman has come in for Willie Cauley-Stein, and Alec Burks subbed in for Thompson. And then for Los Angeles, DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for Anthony Davis. Green comes in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, and Bradley subbed in for Rajon Rondo. And Bradley gets it to go. And the Lakers lead by 1.
Well, Avery Bradley using incredible strength. You like how he maintains his physicality on these tough finishes.
Golden State moving the ball around. Bounce pass, Russell. Burks against Green. Great D that time from Green.
And you know, you can't impact a shot that close any better than he did on that possession.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same.
Bradley against Green. And there's the pass to Spellman. On the wing, Jones, guarded by Kuzma. Pass to Spellman. 4 on the shot clock. Burks for 3. Shea grabs the miss. Shea's got 4 rebounds in this game. Finished off the break. Shea's got 14 points.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
Jones dishes to Green. Up and in on the layup. He has 6.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Shea passes to Cousins. Back to Shea. And Shea throws it down.
Wow, Shea is absolutely on fire. Works for everything he's got.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Burks, the pass to Russell. Back to Burks. Pass to Spellman. Kicks to Burks. 18 feet out. And it's Bradley with the rebound. Here's Cousins. And then Cousins with the dunk.
You know, you get the sense this guy, the 4 years of college ball help. He plays at his pace, and he does it with such calm.
No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Lakers lead by 5. And we'll be back with you right after this. One of the most demonstrative players in the game, Draymond Green speaks about the importance of passion and effort on defense.
That's all defense is. It is effort. It's the effort to want to communicate. It's the effort to take that one extra step to help someone. It's an effort to move up one step to get into the ball as opposed to sitting off the ball.
Well, and he should. State. Willie Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Draymond Green. Klay Thompson comes in for Derek Jones. And Steph Curry subbed in for Alec Burks. And Bill, when you yourself get out on the court, is there a play you try to channel or emulate, you try to visualize in your mind?
You mean when I'm playing pickup?
Yes, yes.
Oh, well now, at this point in my life, it's...
Jam!
Get out of the way. Oh, go ahead with the sauce on that, Jay. Nicely done.
Warriors trail by 4. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Shea in the last game against the Rockets delivered quite a performance. He finished with 66 points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him in what became a great exhibition on his part. The stat line was filled, and the whole league was talking about it. We'll see what he does for an encore tonight, Kevin.
All right, David, thanks. It's going to be interesting to see how he follows up that performance.
Yeah, he was the driving force behind that victory, but each night comes with different challenges.
What you love about this guy, though, is even when the defense adjusts to what he's doing, he'll make an adjustment right back. He is always ready with a counter.
Curry with it. He's picked up by Rondo. Shot clock at 2. Not as good in the Los Angeles leads. Cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Curry.
Well, this second quarter has proven to be a turnaround. This guy looking much more comfortable all of a sudden.
Shea inside. Can't hit from in close.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
It's good. Curry's got 13 points now in the quarter.
Boy, it took him a while to warm up, but since the second quarter, he's on fire.
And so it's Rondo bringing it up for Los Angeles. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. And the basket by Curry.
Well, after hitting 0 from distance in the first, that's his second make this quarter.
The Lakers have gone 7 of 16, shooting just under 50% here in the second quarter. Basket good. And that's now 20 points for Jay.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Bill, you host your own podcast. I've listened to it. I subscribe to it.
Thank you.
I love it. What do you make of so many NBA players now doing the same thing?
Hey, we have a couple of them. At the Ringer, we have J.J. Redick, and we have Vince Carter and Ken Bazemore. The ones that are good at it take it seriously. It can't be one of those things where, a player says, you know what, I want a podcast, and then it just magically happens. And you got to work on it. You have to use your connections and book your guests, and you have to be candid on the podcast. You can't just show up and just babble. And the guys that have been successful at it are people that could probably have a media career for a living. Like JJ is clearly going to go into media after he retires. Richard Jefferson had a great podcast. He's gone into media. He's really good. Yes. So I think you need a little more talent at it than people realize. And you need the consistency of it. You can't say I'm starting a podcast and then not do it for 2 months. Like, you have to really stick to it.
And it's Green missing. The Lakers in the lead. Back to Jay. And they double up Jay. Passes it to Kuzma. Davis dishes to Jay. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And here's a look at some numbers for Jay.
And it's a nice month he's having. Something's got him motivated. He's become a much bigger contributor offensively. He's settled into the kind of groove that every player wants to get in. And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
1:29 left in the first half of basketball. And a special thanks to our guest, Bill Simmons. Always a compelling discussion, and I hope we can continue.
Please, I'm available. Just call me. I'm ready.
I will.
All right,
There's your number right here on my speed
you
dial.
have my number. Call me.
Doris, you read most reporters. They try to stay impartial, but not Bill Simmons.
Well, I think that's what makes him special, Kevin, right? He has his own lens through which he sees things, and he is unafraid to give you his opinion.
Russell passes to Thompson. Cauley-Stein up top. He's guarded by Davis. Rondo with the steal. Lays it in off the breakaway. Rondo's got 4 points now in the quarter.
He always had great instincts defensively. Rondo using that length there to come up with the steal.
Here's against Curry. That one doesn't drop. Great D that time from Davis. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have, staying aggressive and playing under control.
They get the rebound. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make, he is 1 for 4.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Curry against Caldwell Pope. Now here's Curry, guarded close. 6 on the shot clock. Trying to get something going. That one, no good. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Hey, Kevin. Jay, it's been announced you'll compete in the dunk contest for the first time. Give us a little teaser of what we're going to see.
A little teaser, huh? Well, I'm just gonna give you a word collage. Power, electricity, fireworks, kangaroo, props, costumes, another kangaroo, excitement, historic, and champion, baby!
That's a very confusing collection of words, so we'll just have to wait and see, I guess. Guys?
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily. For those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Well, you look at Shea in this game, he has been everywhere.
And he's been a monster in this game, throwing down some huge dunks. And I wasn't sure the rim would even survive in that first half.
Oh, his power is unbelievable. An intimidating force when he's at his best.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Green and Cauley Stein are down low. Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. And it's Robinson in at the 3.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Boys, what's the best combination of inside-outside basketball you see offensively now?
Well, 2 guys really come to mind immediately for me. It's Joel Embiid and Anthony Davis, because both men can face up and knock down shots in a legitimate enough fashion that you've got to get out and contest those guys. But the other side of this is they can play in the post and be a legitimate back-to-the-basket force who you've got to guard with more than one guy. I mean, how exciting, Kevin, are Joel and AD to watch play?
They are thrilling. I would agree.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
They retain possession, and he gets it to go. Warriors trail by 9. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Rondo against Curry. Shot clock at 5. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. And now a chance to look here at the race for Rookie of the Year. Halfway through the season, these are the top rookies so far. You look at Shea. Well, he's shown he's a force as we move along in the meat of the season, sitting pretty at that #1 spot now, and it's his race to lose.
And this is just a special, special player. No question he should be favored for the Rookie of the Year award at this point.
I'll tell you, it's one of the brightest starts to a career that I can remember. He's certainly well positioned for that award.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, D'Angelo Russell was traded from the Lakers and, in his words, was kicked on the way out. And he's become an all-star in Brooklyn. Russell said, it's a heck of an accomplishment. That respect from your peers, your coaches, other teams, it's a great feeling. And Kevin, given how it started for him in L.A., many remain shocked by Russell's rapid ascent.
Coming into his own, you're right, David. Thank you. Since taking over the starting role in 2018, Willie Cauley-Stein lived up to his draft spot of being number 6 Greg overall in 2015.
And you knew that a big man like Cauley-Stein would take a few years to develop, but at a legit 7 feet and great length, he is everything you could hope for in a starting center.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
A shot by Burks, nobody around. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 4 assists in the game.
Burks takes no time getting that shot up, ready on the catch.
Green with the block, and he's able to get it back. Here's Davis, and it's slammed in by Davis.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
And hammering down the two-hand slam. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Warriors. It's a 10-point game. They'll be playing host to Miami for the next game. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Rebounded by the Lakers.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
James in the post. Burks covering. LeBron shot is off. The Warriors have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. Robinson, that's good. So it's the Lakers now. They're leading by 8. Outside, Green. LeBron against Robinson. Green, the pass to James. It's tipped. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Davis. No good that time. Cauley-Stein with the defensive effort. Shoots from the elbow. The shot off that time. Lakers leading by 8. Caldwell Pope feeling it out a bit. Curry against Green. The shot, no good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way.
And they continue to control the glass.
2 points, that one goes. And the Lakers lead by 10.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Timeout called the Warriors.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
Jones checked in for the Warriors. Left to play in the third. To the middle. And that one's good to go from Shea. Shea's got 28 points for the game.
Body control by Shea allows him to absorb contact without it affecting his shot.
Here's Curry. 20 points for him. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
Yep, scoreless this quarter, and it's not helping them battle back.
Rondo's shot is good.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Thompson outside. The pass to Green. Rondo against Curry. Pass to Russell. 5 to shoot. They need this. A rebound by the Lakers. Kuzma's got his 5th rebound in this one.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Curry way outside from beyond the arc and then some. He's got 23.
Well, there's a level of focus that's required from Stephen Curry. This guy understands he draws the best defense.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and Easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks, as always, for joining us. And on the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. Rondo and Caldwell Pope in the backcourt. Davis is out there with Jay. And it's Kuzma in at the 3, the small forward. And the dunk by Jay.
Yeah, liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
Curry looking around. Now the Lakers on the break. Rondo gets the bucket. Rondo's got the lead up to 13 now for Los Angeles.
And what started it all, terrific anticipation on the defensive end.
And that's exactly how you get yourself into transition. The gamble pays off.
Oh, that's some fancy ball handling right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble?
Inside, and the dunk by Jay.
What a big-time delivery from Jay. Go ahead.
Warriors shooting in this game, 45%. Russell against Caldwell Pope. Russell passes to Thompson. Ring shot on the way. Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got rebound number 12 here already in the game.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive. Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Warriors trail by 15. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Curry outside, and another 3 for Golden State.
He's hit 4 now from behind the arc, 2 in each half, making an impact.
Caldwell Pope outside, trying to find Davis. He's got it now. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Doris, you've accomplished so much in your award-winning career. What was your first experience in broadcasting?
Kevin, my first experience was I left coaching, and they put Providence College women's basketball on radio. That was the first ever game I got to call. It was so cool. Tell me yours. What was the very first? Did you study this? How did you get into broadcasting?
I did. Our high school had a radio station, and the first basketball broadcast was underneath the bleachers, looking through popcorn boxes and legs of the people who were standing in the bleachers so that I could see the court from the baseline.
Amazing.
Because that's where the telephone cables were to plug in our equipment. And
wow.
I was 16 years old.
Incredible.
Remember it very well.
Incredible.
Very well. Timeout called the Warriors. And with the departure of KD, the Warriors able to bring in D'Angelo Russell from the Nets in return. Greg, how do you like that fit for Golden State?
You know, offensively, fits the high skill level they're known for. Defensively, it might be tougher. But his youth, another positive as their other stars enter their 30s.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Draymond Green, who's checked in for Jones. Robinson is subbed in for Russell. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the break. His emphasis was for more effort on the defensive end. He said, we have to do a better job of communicating and helping each other out. They're getting too many easy looks. Let's make it hard on them. Kevin, they're going to have to if they're going to slow down the hot shooting of their opponent.
Thank you, David. Rondo against Curry. Outside, Robinson. Pass to Curry. 6 to shoot. Second shot opportunity. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And Cauley Stein has drawn comparisons to Tyson Chandler due to his length and athleticism. It's important he continues to get better. A Sacramento King for his first 4 seasons, Willie Cauley Stein was ready for a fresh start They allowed him to leave, and he got his wish in Golden State. The athletic rim runner, nice pickup for the Dubs.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
And after attempting no free throws in the first half, now he's putting the defense back on its heels.
Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. And Thompson kicks to Cauley-Stein. Curry against Rondo. Curry is inside, and he uses the glass on the layup. Curry's got 30.
Boy, as we reach the latter stages, he's been in a ridiculous groove. They simply can't get over the hump.
Bucket is good. 40 points for Che.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
Curry way outside, and Davis pulls it down. Davis has got 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. A finish, and Green slams it in.
Well, you love to watch Draymond Green work on the defensive end. His activity seems to create opportunities for his teammates.
Che drives in, and the dunk by Che.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
And I think they count on him for that, Greg. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
Pass to Curry. No good on that one. Good D by Rondo. And it's Davis with the ball for the Lakers. Che dishes to Davis, and that one is good. Davis has got 13 points in the second half.
If there's a list of the best inside scorers in the NBA, Davis has got to be right at the top. When he gets his hands on the ball down low, you might as well just count it.
And they double up Che. Looking for Kuzma. He gets it there. A shot, no good.
I'll tell you, despite his struggles at the offensive end, this team still finds themselves in control of the ball game.
And there it is for him. And that's 20 points for Klay Thompson.
Let's remember, Klay Thompson is 6'7" and still adept at handling the rock. How about that dribble drive? Wow.
And the Lakers call time here. Doris, isn't it interesting that we're seeing some teams with more three-point attempts than two-point attempts?
It's incredible, Kevin, that every year over the last decade, you see more three-point attempts across all 30 NBA teams. And think about the Houston Rockets. In each of the last 2 years, the Rockets have actually taken more threes than twos. This is the evolution of the game. It is not going anywhere. There's two high-valued shots in the league. Restricted area twos, that means point-blank opportunities at the rim, and three-point shots. And everything else in between seems to be getting lost.
Warriors trail by 16. Outside Curry. On deep. A rebound by the Lakers. Davis has got rebound number 17, if you can believe that.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
Shoots a fader. He watches it go through the hoop for his 8th make. Now 8 for 14.
And one of the stories of the second half has been all of those second chance points. I mean, they have been terrific on the offensive backboard.
Curry's shot is off. Los Angeles leading by 18. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That's his 5th foul.
That's his 5th personal foul.
On the inbound, and LeBron throws it down hard.
That is why the ticket price is what it is when LeBron is in town. Amazing dunk to finish the play.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Come on, come on.
a strong first half. This guy has not been the same, and largely a no-show right here.
Here's Rondo. Good. And it's Jay picking up the assist. 14 points for Rajon Rondo.
They are just killing them on the interior.
The pass to Cauley-Stein. Doris, we know historically the Celtics, the only franchise to ever have a four-peat, 4 straight championships. Do you think at some point we're going to see another?
I'm not sure there can be in today's NBA, Kevin, and there are a number of different contributing factors. Number one, the salary cap implications that happen. Number two, look at the Golden State Warriors, who were well positioned for a three-peat. And yet, as you know, luck plays a small part in an NBA championship. Luck relative to injuries. You see Klay Thompson and Kevin Durant both get lost in the midst of an NBA Finals. True. This is it's challenging enough to go back-to-back. Forget about four-peat.
Shooting for Los Angeles, Jay.
Free throw, good. Jay. The Warriors making a switch here. Russell's checked in. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Timeout called the Warriors.
Yeah, he needs to tell his guys to just box out with some energy. That's basic basketball. They've been lazy on the backboard and have allowed way too many second chance points.
Not having much success at all right now.
Kevin, I would shuffle the lineup if I were their coach a little bit just to try to find something that works.
Lets it go from deep. Knocks down the three ball.
Ooh, finally hitting one from range. That's his first three of the night.
Los Angeles leading by 21. To the inside. And stolen by Cauley-Stein. Russell feeling it out a bit. Pass to Robinson. Shot clock at 6. Trying his luck from deep. The Lakers with the rebound. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Pass to Davis. Stolen by Thompson. Outside Robinson. Helps teams if they can keep the rights to their best player. We see it in other leagues. Could the franchise tag ever make its way, do you think, to the NBA?
Well, this is going to be a negotiation point between the Players Association and the league itself. And the reality is it's going to have to be negotiated. What we know unequivocally, Kevin, is that these players now in the player empowerment era have more control about what franchise they play for and how long the duration of their contract is. How this all shakes out remains to be seen, but it is a point of conversation amongst the 30 NBA teams and the league leadership. There's no question about it.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will, and you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Lakers.
Tonight, they did a great job of getting everyone involved. They had the good passing, and that led to some open shots.
Solid play, definitely, Kevin.
In what's been a good season already, tonight's win will take their record to 50 wins, a big milestone here tonight.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Jay.
This guy has been shot-making all night long. He commands the rock and takes over.
And here is Los Angeles now. 19-point game. And And another assist for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. A big group substitution here for the Lakers. JaVale McGee's checked in for Davis. Murray comes in for LeBron. Avery Bradley, he's checked in for Caldwell Pope. And it's Alex Caruso in for Rajon Rondo.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question, GA. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Spellman the pass to Pascal. He gets that one.
Well, this is what they needed earlier on. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
Back to Che. Clock at 6. And they double up Che. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Bradley can't get it to go. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. This one before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that'll do it, folks. For Doris Burns, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you later.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Welcome back. This is Ernie Johnson along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Time now to catch up with our special post-game guest.
Hey, this is the Jet here, man. Your fingerprints was all over the game, particularly on the offensive end. What weren't they doing defensively that allowed you to take over?
We just wanted to stay flexible instead of forcing things. We wanted to take what the defense gave us. When I didn't have a shot, I tried to make the smart, simple pass. I mean, we have so many great scorers on this roster, man. The last thing our team needs is me taking air out of the ball.
Well, you didn't take it out the ball, you just took it out the net.
And that's going to do it for tonight. For Kenny, for Shaq, for Kevin Harlan, wherever he is, this is Ernie Johnson saying good night. We'll see you again soon.
Congrats on making the Rising Stars game, Che.
Oh, thanks, Patty.
What are you looking to get out of this experience?
I'm gonna go out there and put on a show for the fans. That's what All-Star Weekend is all about, right? I'm gonna just have some fun, catch a couple bodies, you hear me? Anything else? Penny? No? All right, cool. Later.
Thanks.
All right, till next time.